Morning Year 4, welcome to our writing lesson. It's Wednesday and we are learning to use fronted adverbials. So you might be thinking, oh no, I've forgotten what fronted adverbials are. Don't worry, let's start by talking about what fronted adverbials are. So first, what's an adverbial? So an adverbial might be one word, or it might be a group of words together, a phrase that adds more information. It tells the reader where, might tell the reader when, or might tell the reader how the verb in the sentence is happening. So I've got an example here. I discovered fronted adverbials is a sentence. So the verb in that sentence is discovered. And if we add an adverbial, that's going to tell us where, when, or how I've discovered fronted adverbials. So let's look again. I discovered fronted adverbials earlier today. It's telling me when I discovered them. So that's not just one word, it's two words together. It's a phrase that tells the reader when the verb has happened. But that's just an adverbial. Let's look at the next one. Let's see if you can spot the difference. Earlier today, I discovered fronted adverbials. That one's a bit different because I've taken that phrase, earlier today, and I've moved it to the start of my sentence. And that means it's a fronted adverbial. So think of that word fronted. The root word is front. So it's at the front of the sentence. That's all a fronted adverbial is. It's a word or phrase that we put at the start of our sentence and then a comma after it. And it just tells us where, when, or how the verb's happened. So let's look at some more examples in a bit more detail. Here we've got some examples of fronted adverbials. Where, above the clouds, outside, back at the house, nearby, in the distance. They're all telling me where something might happen, but they're not a sentence on their own because it's not telling me, it's not got a verb in there that's telling me what is actually happening. And then we've got some fronted adverbials that tell us when something might happen. Soon, yesterday, immediately, in the morning, just then. And as you can see, they've all got a comma after them because we need to put a comma after our fronted adverbial. And here are some examples that tell us how something happens. Without a sound, quick as a flash, without warning, happily, courageously. And we can use those in a sentence because they're not a sentence on their own. So here I've got two examples. The mummy woke up. That's a sentence. We've got our noun, the mummy. We've got a verb, woke, like to wake up. And we could give more detail to this sentence by choosing a fronted adverbial to put at the start. Got another sentence here. She stole the treasure. She is the noun. Stole is the verb. That's what she's doing. So this is a sentence. It's a pretty simple sentence. We can tell the reader more about what's happening with a fronted adverbial. So I have in the distance, telling me where. In the distance, the mummy woke up. So that's extended the sentence. It's made it more interesting. It's told the reader not just that the mummy's woke up, it's told us where it's happening. Without a sound, she stole the treasure. So it's not just she stole the treasure, it's telling us without a sound. It's making it sound like she's really sneaky stealing that treasure. We've extended the sentence, we've given the reader more detail. And you can do it, each sentence, we can do it with a different fronted adverbial. So before, the mummy woke up, I was talking about where that happened. She stole the treasure, I was talking about how that happened. But here, without warning, I'm saying how the mummy woke up. Without warning, the mummy woke up. And in this one, just then, I'm telling the reader when, just then, she stole the treasure. So for each sentence, think about, well, what do you want to tell the reader? What detail do you want to add? Do you want to tell them where this is happening? When? How? You might even try and think about how you might use more information together. So you might put something like, nearby, and as quick as a flash, she stole the treasure. So you can sometimes give more detail than just where. You might be able to do where and how, but read it out loud when you've had a go, because sometimes it gets a bit too long, a bit too clunky. Okay, so now I've given you some examples. I want you to have a think about how you could use fronted adverbials to improve this sentence here. So I've left space for my fronted adverbial. I've included the comma here. It's really important we've got that comma after our fronted adverbial. And my sentence is, Howard worked to uncover ancient secrets. So I want you now, well, in a moment, to pause this video and have a go at writing this sentence with a where it happened, write it again with a when it happened, and write it again how it happened. Okay, pause now and have a go. So let's have a look at some examples. I've had a go at this one too, so I'll show you how I've improved this sentence and extended it. So where? In the dry desert, Howard worked to uncover ancient secrets. And then I had a go at when. Early Wednesday morning, Howard worked to uncover ancient secrets. And I also had a go at writing about how this happened. With determination, Howard worked to uncover ancient secrets. If you want to send me a little message to show me how you improved this sentence, just send one, post it on the class story or in your portfolio, or ask Mum to send me a message or Dad to send me a message. You can do that. I'd love to read your examples. Okay, now let's have a look at what we're going to be doing in this lesson, so our main activity today. So I'd like you to complete the worksheet, and you're writing in fronted adverbials to tell the reader when, and then once you've done that, where and how. So you have a set of sentences, and I want you to have a go for each one. Tell me when it happened, and then once you finish that, have a go where it happened, and then how. But your chili challenge today is to write 6 different fronted adverbials for this one sentence. The Egyptologist unearthed a broken artifact. So I don't just want when, where and how, just one of each. For this one, I want 6 different fronted adverbials. So you're really going to have to think about this one. You might want to write some ideas down first and then write it up in neat, because I want 6 different ones. Okay, well, I hope this lesson has helped you understand fronted adverbials a little bit more, and you're feeling now a bit more confident about what adverbials are, what fronted adverbials are, and you are ready to have a go at our worksheet or our chili challenge today. Okay, well, have a good afternoon. Bye.